Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Nurufati Aisyah binti Azmi.
Hello, my name is Nur Shafika binti Saleh.
Hello guys, my name is Shazana Atira binti Muhammad Suhaimi.
So today we will learn about the benefit of the existing vegetation at Tasik Aman and Harapan. I am delighted to introduce you to a location of exceptional natural beauty and ecological significance which are Tasik Aman and Harapan. These zero lakes are integral component of University Science Malaysia campus situated in the vibrant state of Penang. Let's begin with an overview of these two stunning landmarks. Tasik Aman, often referred to as the Lake of Peace, is cherished for its tranquil ambience. Surrounded by lush greenery, this site serves as a sanctuary for various flora and fauna, contributing significantly to the biodiversity of the campus. On the other hand, we have Tasik Harapan, which translates to the Lake of Hope. Slightly larger in size, this lake offers breathtaking scenic views and serves as a popular spot for recreational activities. Students, staffs, and visitors alike enjoy jogging, picnicking, or simply taking a moment to connect with nature here.
There have the importance of vegetation in urban landscape. First one is environmental benefit. For environmental benefit, there have improved air quality, soil erosion prevention, and climate regulation. First one is improved air quality. Tree and plant absorb pollutants such as carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and particulate matter that will be improving overall air quality. So, the existing vegetation will produce on oxygen and it will make a living things keep living. Second is climate regulation. For the climate regulation, vegetation help mitigate the urban heat island (UHI) effect by providing shade and cooling through evapotranspiration. Next is soil erosion prevention. Soil erosion prevention is when root systems stabilize soil and prevent erosion, especially on slope and in high traffic areas.
The natural beauty and biodiversity of Tasik Aman and Harapan are enhanced by the diverse vegetation carefully distributed across specific areas. Each zone serves unique functions while adding to the ecological balance and aesthetic charms of these lakes. Lining the pathways surrounding both lakes are large trees such as the rain tree, also known as Samania saman, and the vibrant yellow flame tree or Peltoporum petocarpum. These trees provide shade and create a scenic canopy, making the walkways both functional and visually stunning. The shallow edge of the lakes feed aquatic plants like water lilies, cattail, and reeds. These plants play a vital role in maintaining water quality, preventing erosion, and supporting aquatic life. Around beaches, gazebos, and other recreational spots, shrubs such as hibiscus and izora add color and texture to the landscape. Additionally, ground cover plants like lantana and vedalia form natural carpets, contributing to the large green environment. Certain patches around Tasik Harapan are densely covered with native trees, fern, and bamboo growth. These forested areas not only enhance biodiversity but also create tranquil spots for visitors to enjoy. Open grassy lawns with scattered trees, including casuarinas and mahoganies, offer expansive views and spaces for leisure activities like picnics and outdoor gatherings. Finally, specific sections of the lakes have been designed to mimic wetlands, featuring dense aquatic vegetation such as sedge and water hyacinths. These areas provide crucial habitats for wetlands species and contribute to the lake's ecological diversity. Distribution of vegetation across these areas highlights the natural harmony and ecological richness of Tasik Aman and Harapan. Together, these zones create a vibrant and serene environment that benefits not only the campus community but also the local biodiversity.
First one is air quality improvement, climate regulation, and soil health and erosion control. For air quality improvement, vegetation captures dust and other airborne particles, reducing respiratory health risks for urban populations. Some plant species can help filter toxins and pollutants from the air and acting as natural air purifier. Trees and green spaces regulate microclimates, making urban areas more comfortable and reducing reliance on artificial cooling. Carbon sequestration through photosynthesis help reduce greenhouse gas concentrations, mitigating climate change impact. Next is soil health and erosion control. Soil health and erosion control vegetation help stabilize soil through root system, reducing erosion causes by wind and water. Organic matter from plant litter enrich the soil and improving soil fertility and microbial activity. Vegetation support natural carbon and nutrient cycles, promoting soil regeneration and productivity.
Let's talk about how we, as her human, 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 let's talk about how. Firstly, recreational activities. People often enjoy nature by spending time outdoors. Activity like picnic, bird watching, or simply walking around the green space allow us to relax and connect with the environment. Next, rising awareness. This interaction also remind us the the importance of conservation. Spending time in the nature help us to appreciate its value and encourage us to protect. Next, how to contribute to a better understanding of the landscape. Revealing ecosystem function. By studying vegetation, we can see how it stabilizes soil, filters water, and support biodiversity. It gives us a clear picture of how nature works together to maintain balance. Next is aims and objective of existing vegetation at Tasik Aman and Harapan. For the objective of existing vegetation at Tasik Aman and Harapan, firstly, to highlight the environmental benefit of vegetation. For the objective of existing vegetation at Tasik Aman and Harapan, firstly, to highlight the environmental benefit of vegetation. For the objective. Secondly, to explore the role of vegetation in urban ecosystem benefit. Secondly, to explore the role of vegetation in urban ecosystem benefit. Secondly, to explore the role of vegetation in urban ecosystem benefit. Lastly, to promote sustainable practice in human vegetation interaction. Lastly, to promote sustainable practice in human vegetation interaction. Lastly, to promote sustainable practice in human vegetation interaction. Lastly, to promote sustainable practice in human vegetation interaction.
First and foremost, vegetation contributes significantly to the ecological health of the area. Trees, shrubs, and aquatic plants provide essential habitats for a wide range of wildlife, including birds, fish, insects, and smaller mammals. For example, the dense canopy trees serve as nesting sites for birds, while aquatic plants like water lilies shelter aquatic species. The variety of plants support a rich ecosystem, sustaining the biodiversity of this natural environment. Through photosynthesis, these plants absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen, significantly enhancing the air quality in
Some
and
plant
around the
species
lakes.
may migrate
Aquatic
to cooler
vegetation, such
areas,
as reefs
causing
and sedge,
habitat
naturally
shift and
filters
competition
pollutants,
with other
improving the water
species.
clarity and overall quality. Vegetation around the lakes also offer essential environmental services. The root systems of plants stabilize the soil, preventing erosion caused by wind and water. Trees and plants moderate the local microclimate by providing shade, reducing heat, and maintaining humidity levels. Vegetation absorbs and slows down surface runoff, helping to reduce the risk of flooding during heavy rains. The vegetation adds immense aesthetic and sensory value to the site. The lush greenery, vibrant flowers, and natural texture enhance the lake's scenic charm, creating a peaceful and inviting atmosphere. Visitors can enjoy the rustling of leaves, fragrant flowers, and the soothing ambience of shaded areas, making the site an immersive natural experience. The vegetation also enhances the lake's recreation and social utility. Wide canopied trees offer shaded spots where visitors can rest and enjoy the serene environment. These green spaces are perfect for social activities, including picnics, gatherings, and outdoor events, fostering a sense of community and connection. Lastly, the vegetation provides valuable opportunities for education and research. The diverse plants live around the lakes serves as a resource for academic studies in botany, ecology, and landscape design. It emphasizes the importance of green spaces, promoting environmental awareness and a deeper appreciation for nature among students and visitors.
By doing an event and awareness campaign, we can educating viewers about vegetation's impact on the environment. For example, Environmental Awareness Days. Spreading awareness about the environmental importance of vegetation leads to widespread positive impact on the environment, society, economy, and governance. It empowers individuals and communities to make informed decisions, support green initiatives, and contribute to a more sustainable future. Next is also have a SWOT analysis.
Strength of existing vegetation. The vegetation in Tasik, Haman, and Harapan has many strengths that make it vital for the environment and the people around it. Strength of existing vegetation. The vegetation in Tasik, Haman, and Harapan has many strengths that make it vital for the environment and the people around it. Strength of the first one is healthy vegetation. The trees and plants here act like nature filters. They clean the air we breathe and the water we use, creating a healthier environment for everyone. The first one is healthy vegetation. The trees and plants here act like nature filters. They clean the air. Secondly, shading effects. The tree canopies provide a natural cooling system. They offer shade that reduce heat stress, making the area much more comfortable, especially on hot days. Third, ecosystem benefit. Ecosystem benefit is improve the air and water quality. Vegetation acts as a natural filters, clean the air we breathe and purifying the water we use.
For the weaknesses, while the vegetation and landscape at Tasiaman and Harapan provide significant benefits, it is important to acknowledge certain weaknesses that, if addressed, could enhance the overall experience and sustainability of these beautiful sites. One of the primary concerns is the lack of awareness among some visitors regarding the importance of vegetation. This often leads to unintentional damage, such as trampling on plants or leaving behind litter. Such actions can disrupt the ecological balance and damage the aesthetic and recreational appeal of the area. In some areas, vegetation has become overgrown, obstruction pathway, and impacting visibility. While greenery is vital for the site's ecological value, excessive growth can reduce its aesthetic appeal and create a sense of neglect. These overgrown areas can also discourage visitors from fully exploring and enjoying the lakes. The pathways surrounding the lakes are another area of concern. Uneven surfaces and cracks in these paths make them less accessible, especially for individuals with mobility challenges such as the elderly or those using wheelchairs. These poorly maintained pathways not only affect accessibility but also detract from the overall visitor experience. These weaknesses highlight the need for improved visitor education, regular vegetation management, and better maintenance of pathways. Addressing these issues will not only preserve the ecological and aesthetic value of Tasi Aman and Harapan, but also ensure they remain welcoming and inclusive spaces for everyone to enjoy.
Next is opportunities. There are some great opportunities we can take to improve and protect vegetation area like Tasik Aman and Harapan. Firstly, the greening initiative, we can plant more tree and create more green space, which make our cities cooler, cleaner and more beautiful. For the second one is replanting damaged or lost vegetation. It's a simple way to restore nature using a local and water-friendly plants help the environment grow stronger. For the last one is sustainable development. By including greenery in the city planning, like green roof or park, we can build city that work better with nature and improve everyone's quality of life.
Four threats it will affect pollution and climate change. Pollution poses a serious threat to existing vegetation in urban and rural areas. This means that various forms of pollution such as air, water, and soil pollution can harm plant health, hinder growth, and a great ecosystem. So, for the pollutants, interfere with plant processes such as photosynthesis and nutrient absorption, ultimately leading to a vegetation decline or loss. Next is climate change. For the climate change, we can see that by keeping the vegetation, it will produce us many benefits. For example, it will prevent from rising temperature impact on vegetation. Higher temperature can lead to heat stress, causing plants to wilt, dry out, and experience reduced growth. Heat can disrupt photosynthesis, affecting food production and plant health. Some plant species may migrate to cooler areas, causing habitat shift and competition with other species.
In
In summary,
conclusion, the
vegetation
existing
is
vegetation at
essential for
Tasik
a
Aman and
healthier
Harapan
environment and
plays a
balanced
critical role in the
ecosystem.
maintaining
Let's work
the
together
health
to
of
respect,
the local
preserve, and sustain
ecosystem,
this green space for
supporting
future
biodiversity and
generations. That's
contributing
all.
to
Thank
climate
you.
resilience.
In
The
summary,
vegetation at
vegetation
Tasik
is
Aman and
essential
Harapan
for
is
a
essential
healthier
for the health
environment
of
and
the
balanced
environment and the
ecosystem. Let's
well-being
work
of the
together to
community.
respect, preserve,
By
and sustain this
practicing
green space for
sustainability,
future
protecting
generations.
these
That's
areas,
all. Thank you.
reducing harmful
In summary,
activities and
vegetation is
promoting
essential for
responsible
a healthier
land use,
environment and
we can
balances
preserve
ecosystem.
this
Let's
natural
work together
treasure
to
for
respect, preserve,
future
and
generation.
sustain this green space for
Let's
future
play a
generation.
part in
That's all.
ensuring
Thank
that
you.
Tasik Aman and
In
Harapan
summary, vegetation
continue
is
to thrive.
essential for a
That's all
healthier
for
environment
us.
and
Thank
balances
you.
ecosystem.